Hi, I'm Marty Nemco. This is another of my fictional short stories. This one is called Stray. A dog, I'll call her Angel, was matted, infected with foxtails from the field, and tired. Even her search for food had become desultory. The expanse of field near San Jose had nothing. Angel felt lucky when she found a dead bird. Finally, she found her way to civilization and almost got run over. Most of the cars just veered away, but one young man stopped, waved the traffic to stop, and using the only food he had, his tuna sandwich, waved it in front of Angel and slowly approached. Angel, despite having been roaming the fields for months, was a trusting soul, toddled over, took a bite, and then the whole sandwich. The young man lived with 3 roommates, and so, although he wished he couldn't adopt Angel. He put signs all around, but no one responded. So he took Angel to the Silicon Valley Humane Society. I've always had a dog, but when my previous dog, Snookums, died this year, I decided I'm too old to have another dog. But after a month of empty bed, empty life, I looked on adoptapet.com. I rationalized that I'm just looking. And a few days later I weakened. I won't get a puppy, that's too hard, just a small, sweet adult doggy like I've always had. And one morning, Adopt-A-Pet sent me an alert. 1-year-old small poodle mix. But unlike the other dogs on the website, it had no information on Angel. It just said, call for information. When I did, the person said, the dog was just brought in, has no chip. We have no information on the dog. We're calling her Angel as a temporary. She just came out of surgery to remove all the infected foxtails. The vet estimates that she was roaming the fields for 5 months. This didn't sound so good, but then she said, and all 12 of us love Angel. I raced in my car down to Milpitas, where the shelter is. At the entrance was a list of corporate sponsors, dozens like Google, Apple, and Amazon. So I guess I shouldn't have been surprised when they escorted me to Angel's condo. The attendant opened the door, and only one dog was in there, Angel, who was sleeping on a bed, surrounded by toys and a TV. I was prepared with personality tests, but Angel lifted her little head, stretched slowly, climbed down from the bed, toddled over to me, and pressed her head against my leg. No need for a personality test. I cried and said, "Can I have her?" And she nodded. This story is essentially true, and how I got my sweet, sweet doggy, Hachi. In any event, I think that's called Stray, fictional short story. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 35 books. Definitely most relevant to this is Little Doggy Stories, but all 35 are on Amazon. In any event, thanks for watching. I am Marty Nemco.